And I'm Sammy Hernandez. President Donald Trump will be allowed to be on the ballot in all 50 states for the 20 to 24 presidential election.
The Supreme Court unanimously agreed that individual states cannot kick the former president off the ballot because of his role leading up to the January 6th attack on the U.S. Capitol. The court reserved the Colorado Supreme Court ruling that determined Trump is not eligible to be president again under the 14th Amendment in the Constitution. That provision prohibits anyone who is served in government who engaged in an insurrection from running for office again. The states of Maine and Illinois were also citing the 14th Amendment to keep Trump off the ballot. The ruling makes that clear that Congress, not states, set the rules of how the 14th Amendment provision is enforced.
Former President Trump joins us now with his reaction to the ruling.
Hello, fringe delegates, my fellow Americans. We're doing the victory dance. We've already won. I already know it. Thank you for having me on Talk in the Morning, one of the most fantastic shows they've ever produced, let me tell you. One of the most fantastic shows. I'm going to squat down here.
I understand you have a new production launched just in time for the election.
Oh, yes, absolutely. We've been working very hard on these incredible sneakers called the Golden Tickets.
Tell us about that.
Well, they're dipped in solid gold, and they've got an American flag right on the side.
What gave you the idea to create these shoes?
You know, I was kind of lacking in the polls with a certain group of people. We're not going to say who, but they love sneakers, so we thought we'll create a sneaker. And it seems to be going really terrible for us, quite frankly.
What gave you the idea to create these shoes?
You just asked me that. I can't believe you asked me the same question twice. How dare you? It's not fantastic. It's not beautiful. Anyway, I've got to go. Catch you losers later.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming.
February 24th. In addition to being a well-known politician, he became known nationally for his quick-witted, funny comebacks. He was 65 years old. Do I have the floor?
Yes, you do. Anyways, the creator of Backyardigans, Janice Burgess, has passed away at age 72. She was in hospice care in Manhattan. She will be truly missed for lighting up every kid's childhood.
It's the biggest night, the Oscars. It's a tremendous night for Oppenheimer at the 96th Academy Awards. The film took home more awards than any others, including the top two, Best Film and Best Director, which went to Christopher Nolan.
This was Nolan's first Oscar when the film had 13 nominations and has earned nearly $1 billion worldwide. Here are some of the other winners. The Oscars for the Best Supporting Actor goes to the Iron Man star himself, Robert Downey Jr. He has won the first Oscar. He went against Ryan Gosling in the hit film Barbie. The Oscar for Best Supporting Actress goes to Da'Vine Joy Randolph. She had an emotional speech about how much she struggled and how much she thanked her family and friends who helped her for the Oscars win. For the great film, The Holdovers, go watch it. John Cena, the WWE wrestler who claims he's invisible when he's in the ring, was pretty visible when he was naked to give the Oscar for Best Costume Design, which went to Poor Things.
Jonathan Glazer's The Zone of Interest, and a creepy movie that takes a normal look into a German family which father is a Nazi, moves to a house which is next to a concentration camp. The film asks, what is evil? They try to show how this family ran by monsters are not that different compared to us. Jonathan Glazer, the director of the film, had a great speech calling out hate of Israel, of course that got controversial.
Ryan Gosling didn't win an Oscar for his male lead in Barbie, but he did perform the hit song I'm Just Ken. Best Actress goes to Emma Stone for Poor Things, who has already won an Oscar for La La Land. The Oscar for Best Actor goes to Cillian Murphy, who plays the man who created the most powerful or somewhat horrific superweapon in American history.
If you had a chance to be in the same room with 4 times Oscars nominated actor and ask them any question you want, would you?
Here's your chance. Ethan Hawke is coming to Lexington for a screening of his last film, Wildcat, which was shot in Kentucky. He stars alongside his daughter, Maya Hawke, who plays a famous short story writer who struggles to publish her first novel. Actor Steve Zahn, who you may remember as the dad from Diary of the Wimpy Kid, will also be at the Q&A screening. Zahn also stars in the film and didn't have to travel far during the filming since he calls Woodford country home. Save the date for Saturday, April 13th at Kentucky Theater in downtown Lexington. I repeat, save the date for Saturday, April 13th at the Kentucky Theater downtown Lexington.
It's a bird, it's a plane. No, it's a new Superman movie which is being shot right up the road. The latest installment in the series is being filmed in Cincinnati and Cleveland. Here's a little history lesson. Writer Jerry Siegel, an artist, and Joe Shuster created the iconic superhero in 1933 while they were in high school in Cleveland. The creators of the latest film received $11 million in tax credits to film in Ohio. It's expected to bring 300 jobs for local residents. They are looking for extras right now. Filming is expected to begin this spring. Look for it in theaters this summer. The new Kung Fu Panda 4 movie is out, directed by Mike Mitchell, the recognizable and lovable character from the previous installments will be on the big screen again. There is a new villain who can transform into his past enemies. Kung Fu Panda has a new sidekick who's a burglar. Get your tickets now at your local movie theater and watch the action-packed comedy Kung Fu Panda 4.
One of the biggest influential artists in the music history performed in Rumba Arena last weekend. Drake and Juggles, it's all a blur tour, big as the what stopped in Lexington for one of its 32 shows in 18 cities. It's Saturday tradition that draws big crowds.
Every second Saturday of each month in Lexington, Kentucky, there is a free car show that showcases vintage and modern cars. Some of our own Eastside students attended the most recent show and took this video.
It's time It's starting to feel a lot like spring.
The temperature is great, but there are some changes coming our way. Douglas Hendren has your forecast in Weathering the Day with Douglas.
We are looking at a partly cloudy day with a high of 76 degrees. Thunderstorms are expected tonight. Friday, that turns to a light rain of high of 65. As we head into the weekend, temperatures stay in the 60s with the high of 63 and partly cloudy skies. Then Sunday, those clouds stick around with only high of reaching 53. The St. Patrick's Day parade is Saturday, so be sure to bring an umbrella and a raincoat and boots so you can stay dry.
Thank you, Douglas. That's our shore door today. I'm Samuel.
And I'm Wilbur. Thank you for all for watching. Tune in next time for a Talk of the Morning.